Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kim. Tonight's video is going to be all about ALDI finds. I had a gift that I needed to pick up for a friend of mine that's a bachelor that's just learning how to cook, and I told him that I would pick him up a couple things as early Christmas gifts to help him with a dinner he's making in the next couple of weeks for his parents and a friend. I also had a stocking stuffer gift I had to get for a family member, a couple of gifts for neighbors of ours. I have two ladies I've spoke about before giving gifts to or stuff to, um, and one of them is in hospice care right now, and I bought her a special ornament, and the other lady also a nice ornament. And then the gentleman that lives in the building, he's maybe 82. We bought him something to help him with some of his cleaning. There might be a couple other things in there. I've got a friend that's homebound that wanted to see some foodie stuff. So I took some clips and such photos of some food products that are there. I also bought her a treat, so I'm going to be giving her that. And she doesn't watch my videos, so it'll be a surprise. And that's about it. I did close my garden down, so there'll be some clips of, my beautiful garden during the summer and all the beautiful roses that I grew, and then what I do with them in the winter. All total, when I start my garden, there's usually 23 pots out there, so we usually haul, I don't know, pounds upon pounds upon pounds of dirt. I mix a special dirt mix, and then I fill anywhere from 16 to 23 pots up with a lightweight dirt. I have to measure each one because, of course, decks or patios and that can only take just so much weight. And I measure each one of them so that I'm not doing anything that's dangerous for myself or for our neighbors. And then I take a bunch of boot racks and put all of my pots and containers out in my little container garden on my patio. I think it's 4 by 6. And it's various size pots, but my roses are in 5-gallon containers. And then I mix, worm castings and fertilizers through the soil, and then I plant my garden, and then I take pictures of it all along the way. Had wonderful harvests this year, tons of different types. I had tons of slicing tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. I had carrots, I grew potatoes, small pumpkins. In the community garden where we're not allowed to take any film, I grew sweet corn and tomatoes there. I'm right now, or have been, making homemade tomato sauce. Um, the five roses, sunflowers, geraniums, mint, chocolate mint, rosemary, thyme, oregano. I had chard, spinach, lettuce, so quite a garden. Um, I'm proud that I've learned, how to grow things in a small space. I thought that I would never be able to garden while I lived here, and in fact, all of my gardening has been done while we've been living in this apartment. So when October comes, I close it all down, and then I wash all the pots really well. We keep a lot of the soil, and then the last thing that we do before, we've already had 2 frosts, but last night we had a hard frost, is to bring the roses to the garage and cover them up with a frost cloth. So that's all been done now, so I'm done with that, and we're done with the winterizing of our apartment, the winterizing of our car. We've cleaned out our garage. I'm starting to make inventory lists. I've started listing things on Marketplace for Facebook, and though I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, we won't be able to move out before this next lease renewal. Um, our plan now is no matter what, we just have to relocate, so I don't know where that'll be and what we will do when we get there, but I can assure you that we won't stay someplace where the rent is going to go up, $300 or $400 a year, because it'll just bankrupt us. So I hope you're all doing well. I think about all of you. I appreciate my new all of my subscribers, and I appreciate when people subscribe. I look forward to the comments, interacting in the comments, and building a community. As we go into the next week, I hope that you are all well and stay safe. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you again. So without further ado, I had a couple of gifts that I wanted to get tonight. I have a male friend that is going to be cooking for the first time parents are going to be coming over, and there was some items he realized he didn't have that I'm actually going to give to him within the next 2 weeks, so he has them available for preparing his meal. I also have two female, I've mentioned them before, neighbors. One is in hospice care right now that I wanted to buy something for. She's a hippie, and I found something in ALDI that I think is just absolutely perfect for her. And then I have a neighbor, an older gentleman neighbor. I also found something for him because he's having a hard time cleaning. And I found one stocking stuffer for a friend of mine. So, and then I stopped at Goodwill and found something for myself for $1.99. So, in the Aldi finds this week, you can get these 2-foot LED tabletop trees. And so I got the white one. That seems to be pretty popular. These still well stocked in our area, Aldi, and of course they always have this week's finds in another aisle next week when the new stuff comes out. I bought this Crofton roasting pan with a rack for that male friend of mine that's cooking for the first time for his parents, and that was $14.98. And I had bought one like this last year in copper and still use it and love it. In fact, I've got a Dutch oven, a Crofton Dutch oven that I've had for, I'm guessing, 20 years. Use it all the time for everything, for breads, soups, stews, sauces, and it's never failed me. I love it. So I do buy Crofton brands. This was something that I bought for my husband. This was, I believe, I'll have it in the show notes, but I believe it was $6.99. Lumbar support. We do have that in our car, but of course that's worn out like our car. So it's memory foam contours to the body. He loves it so far. So yeah, I got him that. So kind of an early Christmas gift. Another item that I got for my male friend are these heat-resistant oven gloves. So he said that he doesn't like the big mitts or anything like that. First time putting turkey in and out of the oven. He's nervous, like we all were once upon a time. So I got him a set of these, non-slip, heat-resistant up to 500 degrees, and they were $4.99. Was going to get him some Crofton. They're like little casserole dishes, but they were way too small, so I did not get him that. For $5.99 for our elderly neighbor, male neighbor, so that he can clean. My husband believes that he'll be able to clean the shower. There's hard water here, and so he's got a lot of tools. So we thought he could take his drill. This is a power drill brush set that you can clean your sink and tile, and we would be able to clean the shower with this. We've got a large version of this we got off of Amazon. And it takes the hard water residue or buildup that's kind of like, almost like it's crunchy, stuck on the shower. I think it's fiberglass or something. So this works fabulous because no cleaner will touch it. $5.99. This is the, and if I'm wrong on this, I'll have it in the show notes. I forgot to bring the receipt when I was making this. This is a little ornament that I bought for one of the female neighbors that we have that is in hospice care. This is a little caravan. Well, that's what we call them. So a little lighted caravan. I don't know if it'll light up. It's got to change the batteries, but yeah, $3.99. So we thought she would love that. And the measurements on these little things are 3.74 times 2.55 inches by 3.55 inches. So I guess we're probably talking 4 inches high, maybe 2 inches deep, and 3.5 inches wide, probably. Yeah, very sweet. I think she'll like that. The other lady's into like the cottagecore stuff, the granny vintage stuff, because, well, she's a granny. So we thought gingerbread. She saw me with my gingerbread clings on my window. I already have those up right after Halloween. And she was remarking about them today. So I saw this and I thought, yeah, I bet she would like something like this. Because she was really wanting those clings. And I went to see if I could find more, and I could not, so that she could have a set. But I will look around in my clings and see. So this battery needs to be changed. But yeah, that lights up as well. So that is what I found at Aldi. We didn't buy any food, and we didn't buy anything else. We're thinking about, still kind of pondering it over, about my husband and I having kind of a giftless Christmas. People are asking for our list, what do we want? And we really can't come up with anything. I went to the post office box today, and this was in my post box, which I'm just thrilled. It's sticker season, Hallmark stickers. My goodness, I don't know who knows me this well, because I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I do. I just got some kitty stickers from a friend, and here I've got, like seasonal, Christmas. I love the Christmas ones. Yeah, I do still do stickers and stuff like that, and I always will. So thank you very much for these. I'm really, truly appreciative. And then a beautiful card with some pumpkins and a mouse saying happy birthday. And then a beautiful message. I like that. You're so great, you even make pumpkins smile. That's really sweet. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm very grateful. And last but never least, the Goodwill employee said I win the tacky thrift of the day. Here is a turkey. Let's see if I can get my turkey to stand up. I don't know if this is homemade or not, but it has this old retro fabric. I don't know if I can pick up the colors right. It's old retro fabric for its tail feathers, or whatever it's called. It's brown. It has a nice, cute face. I have turkeys from Hallmark that are similar to this. Every time I go into Goodwill, the turkeys I have from Hallmark are there. But I have enough of them. But I really like it. She said I won the light isn't picking it up right. It's picking it up too dark. It's so cute, but I accepted the designation of tackiest thrift of the day, but I still think it's adorable. My husband doesn't want it on the table or anywhere near, even though I'm going to, wash it as best I can. He thinks as well it's tacky, but it was $1.99, and so there you have it. That's what I thrifted today. And what I found with Aldi finds, and that is my video for this week, except I'm going to show you the garden, what our deck looks like in when it's thriving in the middle of summer, and what it currently looks like now, and then what I do with my precious Walmart and Aldi roses for the winter. It'll be the second year for my Aldi rose, which bloomed and bloomed and bloomed and bloomed. So if you like roses, you like gardening, you want to have your own bouquets, even though it may only be 1 or 2 roses at a time, get yourself to Aldi next spring and grab one of their roses. Under $9. Walmart, the same. Get in there early, but though we did buy 2 of them late, we got 2 early and 2 late when they were actually like on the dead cart. Neither one were dead when we bought them. They were all in good shape, and my Walmart roses bloomed and bloomed and bloomed. I have a light pink, I have a peach, I have a darker pink, I have a red, I have a yellow. Is that about it? Is that 5? So just kind of in those shades. And I've never in my life, so easy to care for, no disease, watered once a week, planted them in 5-gallon pails because they're mobile, they're easy to move them when we move or when I need to put them in the garage for the winter. So I'll show you what I've done with those. And other than that, yeah, this weekend just doing up the tomatoes. I had purchased $42 worth of Roma, and then I had a few other assorted. So I've done 12 cups of pasta sauce, and I've probably got about 3 or 4 more times. So if I can, I'll add in a clip of baking bread. I'm soon going to start that up. And I have a friend here on the channel that gave me a tip on how I can freeze it. So I'm going to make more than 1 loaf at a time. So I hope you're all well. Be safe and take care, and I'll talk to you again. And these are a few of the things that we picked up for St. Nick's Day for my husband.
So some almond speculoos. That's not how they have it on here, but that's how they pronounce it in the Netherlands. So spice cookies. And then he wanted some of these continental cookie assortments. So on Santa Claus, we either celebrate on the 5th or 6th. His family sometimes did on the 5th, sometimes the 6th, depending on when everybody could gather together. So depending on what day it lands on, that we do basically the same thing. And so these things get set out on a tray, and then we have coffee, very social, on that day, and then exchange one gift. Him and I usually exchange a gift between each other, but we'll see about this year yet. Always give him these milk chocolate figurines in a stocking. I thought I'd like this peppermint cream dark chocolate. It's a limited edition, so I'll have that for my stocking. Another thing for his stocking is some marzipan. Marzipan is something that he likes as well. People in Germany and people in the Netherlands, you know, they're so close. They like a lot of the same things, and sometimes they just kind of each alter a dessert a little bit. Even in France, alter the dessert a little bit and then just name it something else. So when he was growing up in that, they brought in a lot of food from Germany into the Netherlands and vice versa. And yeah, so that's kind of where his parents and that, when they couldn't get it from the Dutch import store, they basically just started buying it from ALDI. Peppermint bark, they got the little snowman and all the other kinds out. And this is from Walmart. And then I liked these little marshmallows. So when I have someone in during the holidays for some hot cocoa, and I plan on doing that at least twice with some book club gals that I hang out with, then I'll have little holiday marshmallows, and those are under $2 for 12 marshmallows, and they have different ones there. Christmas Bell, Santa Claus, I can't remember the other one, so it's not just Santa. And so that was just a little bit of assortment for St. Nick's Day. And then for my friend that is homebound right now, I got her some stir sticks. We saw these at the Dollar Tree as well when we were there. But I got these at Walmart. Soft peppermint stir sticks by Brock's. Smell great, look great. She'll love those. She doesn't like the long skinny ones because in hot cocoa or whatever, they dissolve so fast. So these will work perfect. She's also a big fan of gingerbread. So I went over by TJ Maxx just to take a look around. There's lots of stuff there. And so I bought her this, and this is trim, 5 yards of it. It was under $5. And then at ALDI, I picked her up these winter sponges, also gingerbread men. I should have went and publicized my guess of what the big theme or the big trend for Christmas was going to be this year. Every year I just guess it, just based on all the magazines that I look at and stuff. And I thought this year, way back in, probably, I would say the early part of summer, we went into Hobby Lobby, I think, and I was looking, or no, it was actually last Christmas. Went into Hobby Lobby after Christmas because I wanted to do, I can't think what they're called right now, but there was some theme that I wanted to have this year, and I wanted to see if they had any on clearance, and I picked one up, and I said, this is going to be the theme for the year, but early summer, I would say probably May, June. I said, no, I don't think it's going to be these at all, so these are going to be hard to find. It's going to be the gingerbread. I think gingerbread are going to be the big thing for Christmas, and everywhere we go, all you see is gingerbread men. I called it. So, that's what I got for my housebound friend, and some treats for St. Nick's Day. And just shot some pictures or clips in that for her to look at, well, for everyone to look at. But she just wanted to see what some of the stuff was on the shelves in Aldi because she can't go out. She does occasionally watch my video. I'm telling her which timestamp not to be looking, so she doesn't see her little gift. And because I wasn't planning on picking it up, but I wanted to give her something. So that is what we got at Aldi besides the gifts for my bachelor friend and my neighbors.